Shalom, like give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, like double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere brothers pushing this word out across the four corners of the earth. This lesson is entitled, Great Judgment is Coming to This Earth. And this is an article from newsweek.com, and the title says, the final solar eclipse of the decade will create ring of fire on December 26th. How to watch live online. This was published on December 24th, 2019. The last solar eclipse of the decade will take place the day after Christmas, when stargazers will be able to watch the sky light up with a ring of fire. A solar eclipse is where the moon passes directly in front of the sun, blocking out its light. The celestial event can be viewed in person from locations across Africa, Asia, and Australia, or on live stream by those watching from other parts of the world. Things will kick off in the early hours of December 26, 2019, or if you are watching in the US, the evening of December 25th, 2019. So this is the last solar eclipse known as the annular solar eclipse, or the ring of fire. And this is nothing but a prophetic sign from Yahweh Yahushai that he's about to get ready to come back and send his son Yahushai to rectify things on this earth. And that links up with 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, and the 1st verse. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And that he's referencing to a prophet. That's what we are doing. We see these prophetic signs that are about to get ready to occur, and we see all these different news events that are happening around the world, and we are correlating right up with the scriptures and bringing out to you all in edification. So we are measuring thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, and one of the signs that Yahweh Shashai told us before, with this annular solar eclipse, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and you constantly see earthquakes that are happening around the world every single day. You can get this earthquake app that it'll tell you or alert your phone when these earthquakes are happening. And it's happening every single day. And uproars of the people are happening every day. Right now, as I speak, you have protesting going on in Hong Kong, India, Ethiopia, and Russia. Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is manifest. And the end is manifest is going to the end of this so-called white man's empire, who are known as the Edomites. Their time of rulership is about to get ready to come to their abrupt end. And that's what we are daily prophesying about, the downfall of this so-called white man's empire and the upbringing of Yahushai's empire. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shashai, we can see those appointed times that are about to occur with these prophetic signs. And this is Jeremiah, the 8th chapter and 7th verse. Yea, the stork in the heaven knoweth her appointed times, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time of their coming. So Yahweh Shashai has these different birds, and they know their appointed times, meaning they know when that bad weather is coming or when the seasons are about to get ready to change, they migrate to another safer or better region. So they know when to get out of Dodge or prepare for that bad weather. But my people know not the judgment of Yahweh Shashai. And my people is referencing you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans today who are the biblical Israelites. So Yahweh Shashai is comparing these birds to his people. And majority of our people don't see that bad weather coming. And that spiritual bad weather, I'm talking about these different prophetic signs that judgment is coming to this place very soon. So they are totally engulfed in this holiday spending their hard-earned money on people that rarely care about them. They are engulfed into this Christmas shopping. So majority of our people have no type of clue when they hear or read about the signs of an annular solar eclipse. Majority of them don't even know anything about solar eclipse. They just totally engulfed into this American way of life. They trying to obtain this so-called American dream. So that's going to be their judgment and their fate. And that links up with Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter and the 5th verse. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning do he bring his judgment to light. So every single morning, Yahweh Shashai, he's bringing different catastrophes on this planet Earth. Every single day. The angels are doing the works of Yahweh Shashai. And one of the judgment he's bringing is this annular solar eclipse. Let's let you know that his great judgment is about to get ready to occur. He fell it not, but the unjust know it no shame. So this annular solar eclipse also is known as the ring of fire. And we know by default that fire is a cleansing agent. And that's exactly what Yahweh Shah is going to bring on this planet Earth. As it says, by fire and by the sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. And this is Ezekiel the 24th chapter and the 9th verse. Therefore thus said the Lord power, woe to the bloody city. So devastation, destruction to that bloody city. And that bloody city is referencing America, aka Babylon the Great. This place did nothing but bloodshed on the Most High's chosen people, starting with the so-called Native Americans, the so-called Seminole Indians, the so-called Mexicans, and also the so-called Negroes. It's nothing but bloodshed been going on here since this nation has been established. I will even make the pile for fire great, and that pile is going to a heap. So America is that great altar, and these different people that we see every day are going to be that great sacrifice or pile made for that great fire. And that's going to those nuclear missiles, and also when Yahushua comes back with his chariots. So I will even make the pile for fire great. As it says in the book of Psalm, the 91st chapter, 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand. So that's metaphorically speaking, how it's going to be a whole lot of dead bodies out here in the streets of America. That's that great judgment that's coming to this earth. And this is Acts, the 2nd chapter and 16th verse. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel. And it shall come to pass in the last days, said Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. And we are definitely in the last days. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. So that's why you see different people are having all these apocalyptic type of dreams. Because Yahweh Shah, he's pouring his spirit on all flesh, detailing to them that the end of the world is about to get ready to occur. And on my servants and on my handmaidens, I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. Meaning they're going to have these different dreams. And I will show wonders in heaven above. And those wonders are going to those different omens, those different prophetic signs shown by Yahweh Shah. And this annular solar eclipse is nothing but a wonder that Yahweh Shah is detailing to us. And signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun should be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and noble day of the Lord come. And that's talking about our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shah. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Only the elect of the nation of Israel are going to be able to do that. As it says in the book of Proverbs, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it. Verse 22, ye men of Israel, hear these words. Yahweh Shah of Nazareth, a man approved of Yahweh among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which Yahweh did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know. So the water to Yahweh Shah, by putting the spirit upon us, that we understand what we see, these prophetic signs, that the times that we are in, because majority of our people, they are totally immersed into this American way of life, and they have no type of idea what's about to occur. So the water again to Yahweh Shah for that. And as it says in Matthew the 13th chapter and 17th verse, that many prophets and righteous men desire to see the times that we are in now. But these are some very scary but more exciting times that we are in. So it's significant for us as a hopeful elect to be in tune with Yahweh Shah and begging him to keep that spirit upon us, to not be dismayed at the signs of heaven, as it mentions in Jeremiah the 10th chapter. Because majority of our people, they are going to be so afraid when they see these different prophetic signs. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, we know that Yahweh is notifying his hopeful elect that he's about to get ready to send Yahweh Shah to come back and get us out this hellhole. Yahweh Shah's about to get ready to bring us back home. So that's very appeasing to our spirit that Yahweh doesn't have to physically come down here and talk to us, but he was saying these different prophetic signs, these different omens, to just notify us that he understands our cries and distresses, all the type of adversities we have to face. That's why he's about to get ready to send Yahweh Shah back to release us out this prison term. And Yahweh Shah is going to burn his hopeful elect very soon. So that's the time we are hoping for. This is times that we should be very more excited about. So that concludes the point of this lesson. The final solar eclipse of the decade will create Ring of Fire on December 26th. And Al-Baratazat, we will be here so we can see this beautiful sign from Yahweh Bashem Shah. You know, great judgment is coming to this earth. So the time is nigh. So with that, I hope y'all are very edified by this lesson. And I will leave this article in the description box. I want to give all honor and glory again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, like a double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule very well. Salutations to all you sincere Akim that is pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you all. Stay strong. Shalom.